Right, here we go. We've got a different garage now. We're doing some work on the red one. Slightly different video last time. That was Sam. You'll see Sam in a minute. He did a video and editing for me. I'll just explain what we've been doing. So we've done the wings. These, what I did was I put the metal wings on just to line everything up to make sure the gaps were all okay. With the metal bonnet on. Well, I haven't got a fiberglass one. So I sort of got it all in place. The gaps aren't, they're looking all right actually. Bearing in mind it was quite bent before, and a lot of the stuff got moved over quite a bit. So we used the metal wings, and then we could line the bonnet up, get the bonnet in the right place, and then put the fiberglass wings on. And the front bumper is, that's just sort of cable tied in place at the moment. What I need to do is I've got the original bumper inside. That actually fits under the profile at the front. So, and you can put the indicators in, just cut the little holes out and that all works nicely then. But I haven't got the brackets that come out the chassis legs for the plastic bits go on. So I'll have to make something, but I need to find out what size they are. And at the moment, we've got lockdown, so we can't go anywhere or do anything. This is Sam's car. Sam's navigated for me a few times. He's building his own rally car now. It's a Saxo, and he's waiting for a cage to come down. But with lockdown, everything's gone a bit strange. So he's got everything out, the fuel tank, making space, so that's ready to be welded in. Then you can put it all back together again. So he'll be off rallying rather than navigating. Inside the engine bay, we put the radiator in, and I've always, with the M44 normally runs a radiator with an expansion tank down the side. So this time we've gone back to the, I don't know what rad that's off, but it's big. That was used on the Cosworth engine, so I know it will cool it, and it's got a decent sized fan on it. That's just got cable tied at the moment. They will be bolted in, but there's a good chance that'll have to come out again. I'll need to get to the front bumper. The expansion tank, I've just had to put it's like a tube. You drill a hole in the pipe and push it's like a flat washer with a pipe on it that comes out, and you do a nut up, and that hopefully will be nice and tight. The M44 water temp sensor doesn't work with the e30 dash, so this is just a water temp sensor, and that works with it for some reason. I don't know why, I don't know what the difference is and how and but I know it does it. Next job is going to be put the wiring loom in, which I've got in the back of the car. Box of wiring loom. So that's all pretty straightforward though, it should just go in. I can't remember, I think the original one off this car I've put into the rally car. So I think this might be the left-hand drive rally car one. I'm not sure, I've got a few looms, so I'll see which one it is. Hopefully it'll fit. There's the clutch slave cylinder. That just needs bolting on, and then I need to put a pipe from the master cylinder to the fluid bottle. And as this servo, when I got this car, it had a pedal box on it, so it didn't have any servo or a totally different braking system. So it's got a, oh there it is, that's crimped at the end. It's never been, that was from an automatic, because the art car used to be an automatic. So I just need to cut the end off, stick a pipe on, route it around the back and get it to the master cylinder for the clutch. So that should be pretty straightforward. It probably would have been easier before the engine went in. We've got a few issues with the throttle bodies because the airbox, I don't know if I explained this last time, doesn't fit now. So I can either angle it up, I can cut and weld the pipes at an angle, I can shorten the pipes, and I can cut the corner off the airbox. And there's plenty of size in there, but I'll worry about that later. For now I'm just doing the basic bits and pieces to get it going. Now, when I got the car, the front end was quite badly crashed, and this rear corner was quite bad. It didn't look bad, it looked like a little dent, but this part here was about 50mm too far over that way. So what we've done is put a porter power in the back. That's my new tool. And managed to push what we can over in here. But this is all a bit squashed. It still needs to, this part needs to come out. I'd say about another 20mm still. And hopefully that will help. I think we've just pushed where the bracket goes for the bumper. But I'm having a right job getting the bumper off because it's got some, the brackets at the back, these ones, there's a bolt underneath and it's just totally stripped. It's an Allen key head. It's probably going to need drilling out. It's going to be an absolute pain to do. So at the moment, I just need to jack it up, get the wheel off, get inside the arch and see if I can pull it out. It looks like it's had a problem before because someone's tried rolling the arches, made a bit of a mess of them. But if you look at where this point is on this wheel, and then where it is on that wheel, you can't actually see the wheel. And I know all the wheels are in the right place and they're pointing in the right direction. That's all been checked and the tracking gauges and measured and all that, so that's all okay. Sam's an empty seat, so I've got some seat rails somewhere, but I think that's going to be a bit further down the line there. But then I don't think there's a great deal left to do. I've got the dash. I'm going back to the standard dash. I've got one here. I've got to be careful I don't start. Oh. Yeah. Oh no, that's the broken one. It's got no rev counter needle. So I have got another one. I've got another couple, I think. Yeah, we'll go back into that because the wiring loom, it will just plug straight in. So I'll have to find that. Find where I put it. Yeah, and that's about where we are so far with it. But we'll watch these bits as it happens.